Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Eden Zero Season 2 episode number 14 reaction. So the previous episode, what happened was Ziggy was attacking us. So Elsie comes in, helps us out, and Ziggy for now decides to retreat because for now he cannot really take Elsie head on. So yeah, we get more information from Elsie about Ziggy, and we do get to know that Elsie always kept an eye on Ziggy, and when she went to kind of pay respects, she realized there's something weird about Ziggy in his grave, like some kind of a other type of a feeling that she had. So she kept an eye on him from that point onwards, and that's why she was able to help us out in our time of need. And no other information we did get, but however, yeah. So after that, we decided to go out of Sakura Cosmos. The main goal is still Mother. However, we'll try to take out Ziggy and defeat him as a little side quest. So yeah, we go out of Sakura Cosmos. We kind of go through that dragon, like that thing where there's a lot of dragons who were kind of destroyed because Ziggy forced through his way through that. So the dragons kind of attacked us, and we kind of went out and were able to get kind of through them. And yeah, outside we are in Aoi Cosmos, outside Sakura Cosmos, and there's like two water bodies up and down, and it looked really amazing. And from Witch's information, we got to know that this place is under the, I guess you could say, supervision of Poseidon Nero, who's one of the strongest. And yeah, we shouldn't mess with him. But yeah, like I'm sure we'll have to do that sometime down the line because otherwise, why would they bring him up? Either way, let us see what happens today in this episode number 14. Let us begin. I'll be putting subtitles on the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference. And let's get started. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, and that happened. Damn. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Jin did kind of take over. Oh yeah, oh, I forgot about that. Like we're retracing the path, and we're going to the, what was the name of the place? Raid Cave. There you go. Yeah, we're going towards over there. It's called the Fire Planet. I wonder. Oh, here we go. New opening. All right, let's see. And there you go. There's Eden Zero. Ooh. All right. Wait, why isn't Cleaner and Jin here? Aren't they supposed to, like, they've joined us, haven't they? Oh, there's the Dark Stars. Oh, there she is, Cleaner. We'll see more of them. All right. What the? Yo. Oh, that's okay. Oh, Laguna's going to come back. Oh, this is a really good opening. What? Wait, what? Oh, wow. Elsie and okay. Well, makes sense. All right. Okay. Oh my God, Jame is back. There we go. Fourth wall breaking again. Oh boy. Uh, Shiki and his crew went to Grand. Okay. Okay. Well. Hmm. Yeah. Fishes dance. All right. Wait. Nadia, love of my life. I thought she was going to like give us a hint or something. She didn't really say anything. All right. Like she usually does. Oh, here we go. This is what was his name? It's been a while we've seen him. Hmm. Ah, okay. Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, it was Shiki's. Yeah. Ether Master. Ah! Donald Jaguar. Oh, he does look like a jaguar. Okay. Prayer Council. Uh, okay. Oh yeah, his name is Justice. Eraser. What the hell? Hmm. Anti-Russian. Oh, I see. So that. Okay, feather. Okay, they don't really translate the names. All right. Okay. It's funny how this is actually the reverse. Kind of, I guess. The whole Jalal situation with the fairy tale, where Erza was like kind of going against Jalal. Oh, wait, what? Wait, this is a fire planet? Wait, what? Yeah. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, that's why. It's like a. What the hell? It's like a tropical resort or something. Oh my god. It's hot, however. Training? Wait, yeah? Oh, that's funny because they're in the future. Yeah, but she's a robot. Android. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah? What? Probably because of the sun? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Oh, well then. Okay. Um. All right. Are we? Oh, clean. That. Wow. When the hell did they? Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. I feel like. Wait, are they going to turn into lava or something at night? I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. Oh, that no, wait, that's oh, never mind. I thought it was lava dropping. I see. All right. Beauty moss. Oh my God, wise. Yeah, a little vlogging. Yeah. Damn. Well. Oh yeah. There you go. Jump. Just jump up. Wow. All right. I for a moment I thought like at night it's good. All the water is going to become lava or something. All right. Raining stars. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Well, that's not good. In the water. Oh, whoa. All right. That's nice. Hmm. All right. Oh, it's in the collar. Yeah, like this is gonna be. Wait, what? Cat ears. No, that's not a bug. No. I lobster. Oh, there it is. Damn, all the like the air is coming out. Yeah. Okay. Whoa! Wait, what the hell? Then no, 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 no. It has been dead for a long time. So it was drifting in space for a long time and then it came down. Oh wow! What the hell is this? Like underwater city? Interesting. Yeah, I don't think. Oh yeah. Whoa. Yes. This is a crazy video, you know? A YouTube video? A BQ video. Mm, yeah. It's weird that it came down and crashed in a place where there's like that temple. Oh, not. Alright. Oh, mechanic. What the hell? Kind of similar to Granville, isn't it? Yeah. Like, it's very similar, like in an uncanny way. Like, it's extremely similar. Alright. Oh my god. Ah! What? Oh my god. No! What the hell? Why Pino? Oh, okay. Why? It has hair. Alright. Oh, because of gravity. Oh my, underwater, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that's not good. Wow. Alright. Oh god. Holy. Oh god. Um, yeah. Okay, now can you like make a like force field and just I see, yeah, that also makes yes. Okay, now what? Come on, guys, do something. Oh boy. Why does this thing have hair? What a weird. Okay. Wait, is this place not underwater? I don't see any water bubbles. Weird. There's no water in here. Oh. Oh nice. Okay, happy. Hmm. What? Nostalgic. Yeah? It's gonna. Whoa. What? Wait, it's another android. Temple of Mother Beacon. Nadia. So Nadia, the love that was written. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. New ending. Hmm. Wait, isn't that Blue? What's Blue doing here? Wait, is Laguna going to join us or something? Oh my god, and this girl as well. Who's is- was the YouTuber? Wasn't not YouTuber, BQber. All right, all right, that is it. So this episode. Okay, we begin this episode. We're in Aoi Cosmos, and the first thing we get to see is Xiaomei. I thought Xiaomei was again going to like give us a hint or something like she usually does. She'd be like, oh, like like keep an eye on this or keep an eye on that. Remember the whole Sanjuel where she was like, oh, from here onwards, it'll be one of the most like one of the most darkest or evilest things that you're going to see or something like that she said. I remember, like hinting as to what's going to come. So I was thinking like, oh, she's going to do that again. No, she just kind of said that, oh, hello guys, here you are, welcome, we are here in like Avi Cosmos. And wait, oh yeah, she also says like looking back at it, this is the first time that Z actually acted like an actual demon king. And yeah, that's all that she said. Now, after that, we get to see these guys, Justice and his crew. So they're like trying to, obviously, they're trying to capture Elsie, and like they've gotten information that they're in Aoi Cosmos, and they're like, oh no, like, are they going to make contact with Nero? That'll be problematic then. And so then they were also talking about like Draken and how they wanted to capture Draken, being part of the Russian says, and they're like, we weren't able to get them, but Noah's people, they're pretty capable. And Justice is like, no, it wasn't Noah's people. They're like, wait, but that's in the report. So obviously that report was fake, we know that. But here you can see that Justice was able to deduce that the person who took down Draken isn't one of Noah's people. He is definitely someone in Eden Zero, because he was keeping an eye on the ether readings and saw the similar reading that he saw before, and he's like, yeah. So obviously they're like, what the hell, then there's someone similar to like Elsie's power level. What did they call him? Ether Master, I think. Just a minute. Yeah, Draken and Elsie class Ether Master. Aside from Orasian says Galactica. And just as like, there's one here as well, like, and his mark comes out. And that other guy's like, yeah, you're right. But still. Now, we get a call here from Jaguar, I think Jaguar, Colonel Jaguar or something. So he says that step out Victory and Creed, Prayer Council will be conveyed. It's interesting how their name are all like, like Victory, Creed, and Justice. Like everything is like a what's that word, like a positive something, like victory, creed, justice, that kind of thing. Anyways, so he says like the prayer council will convene now. So I'm guessing only the people like we saw later on who comes in here in this prayer council, they're allowed here, and they're, I'm guessing, like the strongest. Okay, let's see. He says that the prayer council was supposed to be scheduled next week. Okay. Urgent situation. Okay, stop calling me Connor. So everyone is equal in the prayer council. However, he's like the direct superior to Justice, so Justice always calls him Colonel. So this person comes in and he's like, okay, Jaguar is a direct superior, so it can't help. Okay, his name is Eraser. And then there's like a few people, other people pop up. Alright, there's this lady, two girls and two guys, I think. Okay, Holy, that's one of the other, that girl's name. Alright. So yeah, everyone's talking about how it might be troublesome once they get into Nero sector, and that they must intervene in this whole thing. So here we go. The anti-Orasian says Galactica Special Forces. Orasian says Interstellar. That's their name. Okay, so interesting. I always kind of got confused with this because I thought like, why are both of the groups called Orasian? So okay, so the Eurasian says, like, LC, what group they are in, Eurasian says Galactia, while they are Eurasian says Interstellar. They are the anti-Eurasian says Galactica group. I see. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. So, just a minute. The first person, what's his name? Cure. Okay, I'm guessing he's like a healer or something. His name is Cure. Then we have Jaguar as well. Okay, Cure, Jaguar. This girl, I'm guessing her name is Holly because that's what Justice called her. She's like, oh, Draken was already got by someone. And then there's this girl here, or Feather, that's her name. Right. And then there is Eraser. I think that's his name. So yeah, Justice is like, Eraser is like, oh, you definitely want to get to Elsie yourself, don't you? Wait, so how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people. 6 people in Eurasian says Interstellar. Okay, so they're talking about how, like, Justice is obsessed with Elsie, and Justice is like, oh, I'm definitely going to get her. Like, she took everything from me. Yeah, I'm going to kill him. Now, like I said, this situation is completely reversed to Fairy Tail, where in Fairy Tail, Jalal took everything from Ersa. And Ersa wanted to, defeat, kill Jalal at the beginning, but obviously later on, like, they kind of patch up and, like, their whole situation changes. And, yeah, so, and over there, Erza was the one going for, like, Jalal, trying to get him, while here it's completely reversed, where Justice says, like, apparently Elsie took everything from him, and he is trying to get Elsie, like, hunt down Elsie. So yeah, completely the reverse. Alright, so now next we see we are in the Sun Planet. Now I do wonder why the name is Sun Planet. Is it because no, not Sun Planet, what is it called? Red Cave, something like that. Is it because, like, from the outside it looks red, that's why? Like, for that, I actually thought, like, when they got in and saw that there's, like, water, I was like, oh, maybe there's, like, some kind of a gimmick to this, like, at night it'll all turn into, like, flame, all the water will turn into lava or something. Turns out, no, that's not the case. So yeah, I'm guessing it's based on appearance that they just called that, like, while inside it's, like, like, just something completely different. So yeah, they get in and they're like, this place, like, it's a very beautiful place. You see, like, islands, like, floating in mid-air, and then there's, like, water, and there's nothing here, no people, like, no buildings or anything. It's like just a like a recreational planet where it's like people just come to, like, I don't know, like, just hang out in the beach or something. Oh boy, that's actually pretty cool. Like, oh, like, let's go to a planet where it's like, like it's a beach, like, completely, like, filled with beaches, like tropical, like, like, stuff. That sounds pretty damn good. So yeah, everyone's like, what the hell? There's, like, water here, and so they're like, so what should we do here? Get down and, beach episode, obviously. So you can see, like, Shiki and Rebecca immediately goes to play in the water, while Hermit is doing her research. Homura starts training. Like, what's her name? Sister's like, oh, torture time. And then we see, like, like, Witch just, like, there sunbathing, and which is like, oh, this part was funny because when Weiss is like, oh, like, like, let's like, like put some sunscreen, and Hermit is like, oh, you're behind the times, like, nowadays that doesn't, like, like, that happened like 50 years ago. And the funny part about this is Weiss is actually from that time, 50 years ago. So he is still in his, like, whole thing, while the trends and everything else here has actually changed. That's why he was so excited. He was like, oh, like, sunscreen and all that. While, yeah, it's actually, like, not a trend anymore or whatever, according to Hermit. But yeah, and which is like, oh, we can, like, change our skin like skin tones are these markings that we have. We can even like kind of like kind of erase them and all that. And okay, so yeah, so they're like, what, like, can we really find some clue about Mother over here? Like, this doesn't, like, seem like a place. Like, why did Ziggy even come here before? So while they're like having fun, Clean is like, oh, I wish I could play. And Jin is like, oh, don't interact with them more than, like we should. And she becomes sad, obviously, and then Jin is like, all right, go. So yeah, Cleaner comes in, and they just kind of chill up until it became, like dusk set in. And now here is where I thought that this will be the gimmick. When there's like small, like, drops of yellow things falling, I was like, oh, this is a gimmick, like, since the sun, like, like light is kind of making the water seem yellow. I was like, that's not actually what's happening. The water is turning into lava or something, and that's why it's called the fire planet or whatever. And I was like, oh, the things that are falling are like lava drops or whatever. But then they're like, oh no, it's just light ether, like combined with water, I think. Okay, let me check. I think that's what they say. Okay. So it's light ether. There you go. The fusion with water ether creates a sparkling effect. I see. So there you go. That answers the question. And that is not really lava or anything like that. And yeah, so I guess obviously like they kind of did explain before that I think like Hermit said something like, oh, I've kind of checked this place. It's made of water ether. So yeah, I don't think there's any gimmick here. Like it's just called Red Planet or Lava Planet, because I guess from its appearance or whatever. While inside over here is different completely. Either way, it's very like like beautiful, and Rebecca's like, oh, perfect time to like like vlog this. And she's like, oh, like like Shiki, can you please go and kind of like snap some, like like not snap but take a video. And Shiki just grabs her and just like floats on top. And he's like, yeah, you should yourself should like like take pictures of this. So yeah, Rebecca does that, and while they were doing that, in comes a ship crashing down into the water. So obviously we have to go and see what's going on. And Hermitage is like don't worry, like I have the right gadget for you. And takes out takes out the gadget from her pocket dimension. She reminds me of Doraemon. Just like, any trouble? Not to worry. Yeah. Here we go. This gadget just for you. So she brings brings out a what's it? What did she call it? Like a. Just a minute. Okay. A water breather or something? Just a minute. Okay, it's under the sea. Aquatic adaptation lacrima. I see. So yeah, it's basically going to make you can talk, you can speak, you can breathe, anything you can do underwater. You just gotta put it in your collar. And good thing she has she has a lot of them, and she provided all of them to, like, how many did she have? Wait, one for Shiki, one for Rebecca, one for Homura, one for Pino, one for Happy, one for Wise. 6! Damn, 6 of them. She just gave 6 of them to us. And everyone like goes down, and yeah, it is like you can breathe, you can talk, everything is fine. And Wise here kind of like does a little prank on Shiki. He's like, like look at this thing, it looks like a bug, doesn't it? While Pino kind of checks out, and she's like, oh no, that isn't a bug, that's actually a lobster. But Shiki's like, oh, I'm still freaked out by this, it looks like a bug. Anyways, they come in and they see the spaceship or the space shuttle or whatever that is crashed underwater, bubbles coming out. So here is where the whole mystery starts. This inside the space shuttle is a skeleton. Now obviously at first they were like, oh, like did someone die here? But no, that's not the situation. This thing is a skeleton, it's not a human, like it's not a robot, nor does it have like its skin has actually completely like decayed, and gone. So it must have been there for a long time. Now here you can probably think of a few, I guess you could say, reasons why this is happening. First of all, the number one thought that comes to my mind is that maybe in space it was just drifting. I don't know, maybe the spaceship was like in autopilot or something, and this person in the seat with the seat belt in the seat, probably something happened and they died, and they were like that. And in the space shuttle there was only him, and he kept like drifting, and then I don't know, maybe like something happened, someone attacked him, and like like and he crashed into something maybe, or something like that happened. By that time that happened, he was completely decayed and skeletons, and then after crashing and like malfunction, it comes down and just crashes over here. Or something else, maybe like, I don't know, like this space shuttle or whatever, it looks like one of those things, like you see like those big ships like in space, like like in space anime or whatever, in video games you see like the big ships that you have, like for example Eden Zero. These small space shuttles are kind of like a lifeboat for them, as far as I've seen, where whenever if something happens to the big ship and it's like going to go down or something, they kind of eject using those little space shuttles, as a emergency measure. Just like how like big ships have like lifeboats and stuff. Like big spaceships have these type of small space shuttles for emergency. Or kind of like going from like like maybe like you have to dock in one planet, so to kind of scout and see what's going on. Those type of situations, these space shuttles are used, as far as I know. So maybe this guy was part of a bigger spaceship, and I don't know, something happened to that spaceship and he had to eject, and he did that, and like while after ejecting, like something happened and he died, and then he kept drifting in space, like I'm pretty sure the what do you call it, the fuel and everything went out like very quickly, because being completely decayed and in skeleton form means that you are out there for a long time. So I'm sure that the fuel and everything like went out and he was like drifting away in space, and then something happened, maybe someone attacked him, or maybe like he crushed like like smashed into something, maybe some space debris or something, I don't know, and then it malfunctioned and started going down some way, and then it, as soon as it like got into the gravitational force of this world, that is this fire planet, it started going down, like because in space there's no gravity, you can just float around like this. But as soon as you come inside like the atmosphere of a planet and there's a gravity, like you're gonna get sucked down, and that's exactly what happens. And he goes like like crashing down, he comes to near the planet and gets sucked into the gravity or something, and then crashes down into the water. Like that is another thing that I'm thinking, that might have just what happened. Like the reason why he's like a skeleton is because he must have been in outer space for a long time, he must have decayed, and then this. Or maybe none of that, because this is Eden Zero. If you remember, Zhao Mei said before, time doesn't mean crap over here. Like you shouldn't, like time shouldn't be a factor in this show. Always keep in mind that time is not a factor here. So I don't know, maybe some weird time loop or time skip or time leap, whatever the hell happened here, and there's something completely different going on, which we have no clue about, and we'll get to know little by little. So I was trying to think of this in a more rational way. However, maybe none of that happened. Maybe some crazy stuff has happened, which we don't know. Because as Zhao Mei said, time isn't a factor in this show. You shouldn't kind of like keep time as a like a thing. Like time doesn't matter here. There's a lot of things that has happened that kind of proves that. So yeah, either way, so anyways, so later on, like after that, Rebecca comes and tries to kind of look at the whole thing, what's going on, and there they come and at least see this underwater temple over there. And yeah, so you can obviously, Pino can zoom in. So Pino's like, oh, what the hell, there's like a mother's like picture on the temple. And obviously they cannot see it because the like others don't have like telescopic vision or whatever. So Pino kind of like shows them, and they're like, yeah, you're right, it does look like mother. So they're like, all right, you know what? Let's go and see. And Shiki's very excited to meet some merfolks and kind of make friends with them or whatever. But either way, they go down, and in this place, it's like a mini like town, and so many robots just broken and like they're fallen. So yeah, very aerially, this is so similar to Granville. And Rebecca was like, "What the hell? This kind of reminds me of Granville." And then she kind of like puts her hand. Now, there's one weird thing that I don't know. Remember when I was reacting, I said like this is very uncanny and reminds me so much of Granville. You know why I said that? Because this scene where Rebecca was like, "Oh, it reminds me of Granville," and kind of puts her hand here. You see Shiki standing and looking at one of the robots, kind of like kind of like leaning against a wall like this. That is so much like Mike. I think that was his name. Yeah, in Granville, he was exactly in the same position in the same way. And if you look at this place very much reminds me of Granville, like the buildings, the structure of the buildings, the small, like, alleyway, not alleyway, but the small road, and like buildings there and here, and every robot like fallen down. It's like exactly similar. It's like the copy paste, like, thing. I don't know, maybe that's just what they wanted to make us feel like, or maybe that's not intentional, but I don't know. This place is very uncannily reminding us of Granville, because even the positions in how all the robots are fallen down kind of reminds me of all the robots in Granville, how they completely stopped working. However, now I'm realizing something. I didn't realize this before. Now that I'm looking at it, you can see a few of the robots, their legs are like torn off or something. So this, I guess that is a little bit different from Granville, because in Granville they stopped working. Here it seems like they were actually in a fight or something. They were like fighting something. And otherwise, yeah, if like you can see a lot of robots are broken, their legs are like torn off, hands are torn off. So yeah, unlike Granville where they stopped working normally, these people here, oh my god, these robots here, they were probably in a fight. You can see like hands like torn off, like there in the ground, like like just all sprawled across the ground. Like a few robots' legs are missing or torn off. So yeah, this is a little bit different than Granville in that way. So unlike Granville where everyone stopped working normally, here they were probably in a fight and something happened and they stopped working or they died. Either way, so yeah, then we meet this tentacle octopus, whatever, with freaking hair. And the first thing that he does is grab a Pino, and then like Homura tries to attack, but then Homura also gets grabbed. Rebecca and all of them gets grabbed. Shiki tries to stop it, but gravity doesn't work like that in underwater. And as I said, because of buoyancy, like it happens. And so they were almost going to get eaten, but Shiki goes out and Shiki is like, all right, you know what? If I make myself extremely weighty, extremely heavy, then I can like do something. And he does exactly that. Like just goes down full weight using gravity and just like just hits the thing in the head. And there you go. Like it throws away everyone. Like everyone like comes out of its grasp, and they start running away. And yeah, they go inside the temple. So inside the temple, crazy enough, like there's no water, and it's like a barrier kind of thing outside the, not barrier, but like a thing. Like Happy was going there, and Happy was like, oh, like look at this. Goes outside, water, comes inside, no water, that kind of thing. So yeah, and now here Shiki says something interesting. Shiki's like, I feel a nostalgic ether reading here. Okay, Pino's like, what is the matter, master? He says, well, what is this ether I'm sensing? It feels nostalgic. There you go. So again, like I'm guessing this is something to do with Shiki's origin, because I've always said that I think that he has something to do with Mother, his origin, because that always, I get that vibe. And here in this temple we see Mother's picture on, so maybe that's why it's like nostalgic or something, like like again, it's like a hint as to Shiki's origin, that yeah, maybe there is something like he is somehow related to Mother, because nobody knows where he came from, and like crazily enough, Ziggy actually went off to look for Mother and came back with Shiki. If you know what I mean, if you realize what I'm trying to say. So there must be definitely some connection with Shiki and Mother. So, and here this temple is like also has like Mother's inscriptions on it. So that's why maybe he's like, oh, nostalgic or something. I don't know. Either way, alright, next we get to see this android come in, and she's like, oh, it's been a long time I've gotten any person to, like, like talk to. And yeah, she's like, welcome to the temple of the mother beacon. I'm Nadia, the guardian of the temple. Now, obviously, Rebecca remembers, like, Nadia was written on the spaceship. Nadia, the love of my life or something. Yeah, love of my life. And yeah, she introduced herself, and now we have to get to know what's up with her. Why is she here? And you can see she has that thing, that connection, that pipe connected to her. She's probably like in some sort of a, I don't know, like some sort of a energy source kind of connected to her. Kind of uh, like how Sister was. Like, you remember how Sister was imprisoned like that? I don't know or don't think she's imprisoned here, but she's probably stuck here, or she's supposed to stay here or something. Like she said, she's the guardian of this place. So that's why I think she's supposed to stay here, and that's why she's here. But let's wait for the next episode. Okay, and yeah, let's see. So this is like a new adventure, new, like new thing. And yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens. So that is it. That is my reaction to episode 14 of Eden Zero Season 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe. If you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Eden Zero. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.